page 21. Lesson 5, continuing on. It says shows the numbers on the number lines and find the distance between them. This should be a review. You had to do this on your assignment. And some of us forgot to find the distance. You just put them on there.
I did it.
Okay, 71, 100. Draw it, put 2 dots there. How far away, or how far is it between 71 and 100? 29 is correct. Next one, 18 or negative 18, so that's going to be left of the 0. Positive is going to be further away, it's 60. And how far apart is negative 18 and 60?
52.
Nope.
Was I close?
Nope.
There.
Nope. Nope.
78.
78.
What? Oh, you're adding.
It's 60 between 0 and 60, and it's 18 here. Add them up. All right, I want you to try 3 and 4. Again, that should be a review.
Okay.
Hey, where's your book?
I forgot it.
Where?
I'll have it tomorrow though.
How'd you get at home? We didn't have homework.
I know.
You haven't had to go home since
Like ever.
Monday.
No, not even Monday, because you handed us the homework and papers.
That's
Yeah.
true. Don't even gotta take it home.
Oh, I just got
Got those 2 done yet?
I do my homework in.
Got those 2 done yet?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Tell.
No, I said no.
Oh,
Someone's trying to connect.
Oh, perfect.
see it.
It says iPad.
Wait a minute. If it says iPad, that's gonna be hers.
No, that's. It's not me. I'm not trying to connect. It's not showing anything to me.
Not my iPad.
It's not really either because mine shows up as. I'm not even on mine. This is gonna be a great few minutes.
I think you can cancel it.
I can't cancel it, but I can still do it and show you later. So 125 should be right of the 0. Negative 40 would be left of the 0. And how far apart are those 2 things?
165.
Very good.
Here she is.
It's 125 from 125 to 0. From 0 to negative 40, it is 40, so you add them up. Last 2 here, negative 5. Negative 240 is a long ways away. How far apart are those 2 things?
235.
Very good, Lando. All right, so it's been talking about the geography of addition and subtraction. That basically means where are these? What is their location? Here's another example. I am 14 units away from 40. Where am I? Well, it couldn't be 14 either way, right? I could subtract 14, or I could add 14. So what's my other option? What is it?
Addition.
What is 40 plus 14?
14 plus 54.
Very good. So basically it's telling you there are 2 options. Show all possible outcomes. 14 away could be smaller, 14 away could be larger. That's all it told you. Let's do another one. Number 6, I am 10 units away from 3. So I could be 10 less, which would be, what's 10 less than 3?
Negative.
30. No, negative 10.
Negative 7.
Negative 7 is correct. What is 10 more than 3?
13.
13. So you're adding 7 and you're subtracting 7. Okay, and it always wants you to mark 0. Notice it says that in a yellow box. Mark 0 to help you with the negative side. So why don't you try number 7? I'm going to mark 0. 40 units away from 3.
37.
All right. 40 less, Landon?
40,
40 less.
37.
No.
I don't know.
Negative 37.
Oh, that's what it is.
40 more?
43.
Correct. Next one. Distance between me and 7 is 30. So that means 30 more, 30 less. Again, I'm going to put 0 on there. What's 30 more than 7?
23.
30 more than 7.
37.
You have $7, you spend 30 at a clothing store your mom doesn't want you to buy from.
23. Negative 23.
You have negative $23. All right, we're going to do 9 together, and then I'm going to have you try 10 and 11 again. I am 83 units away from negative 10, so I'm starting on negative 10. I'm going to put the arrows on there just like they did. Where would 0 go? Left or right of negative 10? To the right of negative 10. And 83 units bigger and 83 units smaller. So, Landon, your checking account is negative $10.
No, because I would owe the bank a lot of money.
Then you got paid 83. How much money do you have in your account now?
73.
Say that again?
73.
You have $73. Kira, you're negative 10 in your bank account, and you spend another $83.
Negative.
Very good. All right, why don't you try 10 and 11, please? Same thing we just got done doing. Put 0 on there. Find bigger and smaller.
That's wrong. That's a baby picture. That's last night. But Wayne just sent me this from South Dakota. He sent me about 5 minutes ago, 12 by 14.
Wow. That would be all right, huh?
Yeah, if it was bounced out, I'd pass on it, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sure I would too.
What has he got?
His son sent him a picture of a deer, a 12 by 14.
Like 12 here and 14 here? Like 12 points on one side?
Yep. It was mammoth.
That's
You'll have to ask him about it next time you're in there.
20. That's 26 points.
Yep.
For what? A deer.
For a deer.
All right,
I don't know what that means.
15 more
Good, that's huge.
and 15 less.
No.
15 less than negative 4 would be negative 19.
Holy crap, that's huge.
15 more, 11. Kira's clapping for herself, so I'm assuming that went well.
Yeah.
Make sure you put 0 on the map.
That's a lot. I wish I could do like that.
Negative 33.
I only shot 12 pointer.
0 would be over here. 20 more, 20 less. What's 20 less than negative 33?
13. 3.
Negative 13 would be this way.
Yeah. 53.
Negative 53.
I think that the others.
Okay, notice 0 is way on the right here. Both those numbers are smaller than 0. 0 isn't always in the middle. Next one, 5 units away. It gives us M. What do you think is 5 units more than M? just going to write m plus 5. What do you think is 5 units less than m?
M minus 5.
Very good. That's just a pattern that we did. Whatever it was, we added to it and subtracted to those numbers. All right. We're going to skip the thinking out loud there. We did a lot of examples. I think we got it. So we're going to go right into the pausing to think, multiple choice. Okay, here's Michael's drawing. It says, what does it mean? It says m minus a negative 5 is the same as plus 5. There's two negatives make a positive. Is m minus negative 5 the same as m plus 5?
No.
Yes, it is. Subtracting a negative is the same as adding. Two negatives in a row make a plus. That means subtracting negative 5 is like adding 5. Yeah, we just talked about that. Subtracting a negative number does the opposite of subtraction, which is addition. So your answer there is C. All of those work. So just as a review there, if I have 4 minus a negative 1, what is my answer there? 4 minus a negative 1.
5.
That is the same as 4 plus 1, which is 5. That is correct.
Which one is it?
D, all the above. All right, so says clue, I am 12 units away from C. 12 units away from C. So that would be C plus 12. And what would the other one be over here? C minus 12. Okay, plot. Kind of gives us multiple choice here. N plus 8, what would be this side? N minus 8, yep. Now notice it gives me two other ones. So I'm going to plot them as well. And they're the same thing. What's minus a negative equal again? One way on the right. See how it's minus a negative? That is the same as? What did you tell me to do right here when I had 4 minus a negative 1? Same as adding. So I'm going to plot that one on this side because those two things mean the same thing. And that only leaves one left. That means n plus a negative 8 is the same as n minus 8. Those two are the same thing. They would get plotted at the same spot. All right, let's do that again. Again, it gives us multiple choice here. Which one do you think would go to the right out of those multiple choices? 3 plus 12. Which other one would also go in the same spot? That would also be
3 minus negative 12.
very good. So that means going to the left would be 3 minus 12. Or 3 plus a negative 12. Again, those mean the same thing. $16. Which one will go to the right, Kira?
Negative 10 plus 8.
Very good. Madison, do you see another one that would go to the right? Madison?
Negative 10 minus 8.
Minus a negative 8. Because those two minuses, again, make a plus. Landon going to the left.
Negative 10 plus 8. Or negative 8.
Or negative 10 minus 8. Again, those mean the same thing. Both would give you negative 18. All right, question 17, top of page 23. Finding the temperature. Temperature change is 15. Does that mean it is 15 degrees? No. It changed by 15. So what is 12 plus 15?
27.
Then what happened to the temperature?
It dropped to
So what is it now?
25.
Then what happened to the temperature?
One of 10.
Which is?
10.
Then what?
Negative 20.
Which is?
5.
15.
Do we have to have the degrees in it?
Should. It is temperature.
If we don't, do we get off?
I would dock it, yes.
Can we do the next one?
18. Let's do 18 first. Explain how a temperature of negative 14 is different than a temperature change of 14. How is it different to say the temperature outside is negative 14 compared to the temperature is going to change by negative 14? What's the difference?
It changes.
Which one changes?
1 before.
Yeah, so the first one is telling you the temperature, what it is, what it actually is. That's what the first one is telling you. The second one means the temperature is dropping 14 degrees. That's what negative 14 means. Temperature is going down 14 degrees. That's the difference in the wording. Okay, why don't you see if you can figure out the next chart.
Is that dropish?
Dropping. ING. Okay, try number 19. Now it's giving you the middle temperature. So you gotta do a little work backwards.
Nothing wrong with that. Got it. Oh, I hope it comes down to negative 20 degrees this year.
All right. So as you know, this says the temperature dropped 2 degrees. So what was it on Tuesday before it dropped to 18?
16. 20.
It was 20.
Because you
Oh.
Yeah, then it dropped 2 to 18. What was it Monday before it
5.
went up 15
5.
to get to 20?
I was so close.
5. Again, as I mentioned, it's kind of doing the opposite there when you're working backwards. Thursday, now it should be easy. That went up 10.
28.
Landon, don't just make up numbers, please.
I was just.
Madison, down 20.
8.
Very good. 20. Is Tuesday's temperature higher or lower than Wednesday's?
Higher.
Higher. Explain why it makes sense. Well, it went down 2 degrees. The temperature dropped. The temp dropped going from Tuesday to Wednesday. That's why it's higher on Tuesday. 21. If the temperature is 30 degrees and yesterday was negative 5, find the temperature change. So today, it's 30 degrees. Yesterday, it was negative 5. Did it get warmer or cooler? By how many degrees? By 35 degrees. Very good. Temperature warmed up by 35. Again, you can make a number line just what we did on this previous page. Previous 2 pages, actually. Actually, they had a number line right here for us we could have used. Didn't even see that. Today the temperature is negative 20. All right, today temperature is negative 20. I'm going to use a number line now. Or thermometer. Tomorrow it's expected to be 15 degrees colder. Kira, what's the temperature tomorrow? If it's going to be colder, is it going up or down? Down. So what is 15 degrees that way?
35.
No.
Negative 35.
Good job, Kira.
Oh, wait,
Negative 35 is correct. Good job, Kira. Question 23. Today's temperature is 30 degrees. That's 12 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. What was the temperature yesterday? 18 is correct. See if you can answer 24 before I talk about it. Landon, give you first chance since you love to answer when it's not your turn.
I gotta be completely honest, but I haven't even finished it yet.
I have the answer.
All right,
Negative 14.
negative 14 is correct. It's 10 degrees warmer today, so that means it was colder yesterday. Negative 14 degrees is correct. All right, I'm not worried about number 25 today. So we are going to skip over that one. Page 24. Again, here is your first homework assignment in a few days here. A through L. A couple things I want to point out. When you do A through F, make sure you mark where 0 is. It's going to be just like we did here. Mark where 0 is appropriately. Just like we did on the first page. Questions H, I, and J. You're going to have 4 answers like we did here. They give you the multiple choice ones. Make sure you use that. So 4 answers for H, I, and J. K, L, and M are a review from previous sections. So that should be it for today.